Hey, what's up? My name is Pedro, and so I want to welcome you to my Stuttering Life. You will hear the good, the bad, the very ugly. We're going to laugh, we are going to cry, and through it all, you will know that you are not alone. Okay? So, let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about job interviews. Speaking from a long experience, I've had job interviews as a person who stutters. They were, let me see, horrific. They were exhausting. Let me see, I was sweating, I was spitting, I was looking everywhere else except at the interviewer. My mouth was extremely dry, and thankfully I had on a suit, because if I had not, then you would have seen the sweat stains that I had from my severe anxiety, and I practiced for a very long time. I practiced my name over and over and over again, days before the job interview. I knew the job, I knew the duties, I knew that I could do it, but the moment that you walk into that door and you extend your hand, frozen. I couldn't say my name. I would look at the person and just, my name would not come out. And when it did come out, my P's were like kisses, Pedro Pena. And so one person asked, was I kissing them? And so, yeah, it was pretty, it was pretty bad. It was. But what I have learned is you just keep on doing it. I've had job interviews where I just spit all over the table. Yeah, I wasn't hired, but I kept on going. I kept on going because I knew that there was a job out there just for me and that I could do it. One thing that helped out is when, as I had job interview after job interview after job interview, finally, I just made up my mind. I'll just go in and tell the person I stutter, and then hopefully that will help out a little bit. And so the first time that I did that, it was, it was like I had lifted a huge weight. After that initial, good morning, I'm Pedro Pena, and I stutter. And after hearing the response from the interviewer, well, oh, it's okay, my dad stuttered, my uncle stuttered, my neighbor stutters, that just, all of my anxiety, it just went away. And then I was just rattling off my skills, my abilities, my knowledge, and it worked. I got hired. But it took all those other job interviews where I bombed. I bombed. I couldn't say my name. I was spitting on the table. I almost passed out because I couldn't say my name. But after all those experiences, that helped me to just keep on going and get better and practice and get better. I never gave up. I kept on job interview. There was one job interview at the county jail, and walked in. I did not know anybody, and when the person that called me, they heard about me from another person that they worked with. And so when I walked in, I could not say my name, and thankfully the interviewer said, "Pedro, don't worry. I heard all about you. I know you're qualified." And the part that was just huge is he said, "I don't care if you stutter." What? I had never heard that before. I had never heard that before. All that I had heard from all of my experiences, you know, they would keep quiet. You know, they would write down, you know, on their little notepad, and you know, which you know made my speech worse. You know, and so for all those out there who struggle with job interviews, I've been there. Believe me, I have done the worst of the worst. I mean, I tried to do a British accent. I tried to do an Australian accent. I mean, I did every possible crutch that you could think of to just get the job interview over with. And with all those experiences, I never gave up. I kept on going. I kept on going because I knew that there is a job out there that I'm just gonna slay. That I will just be extremely successful at, and nobody will stop me. Nobody. Nobody. I am my own worst critic, but after I reached a point where, okay, I'm tired, I am exhausted, I will keep on going because I know that I will not listen to that voice inside that kept on telling me, nobody's going to hire you. Nobody's going to hire you. Hey Pedro, guess what? Nobody wants to hire you. You can't talk on the phone. You can't talk to people face to face without spitting. But guess what? Who cares? Who cares? I've had awesome jobs. Horrible job interviews. But I kept on going. I never gave up. Never ever did I give up, because I knew that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So if you are having a hard time with job interviews, just know you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here as a group, as a community, to help and support you. We are an email click away. You can email me, you know, and we can chat. But, you know, just know that you are not alone. And don't give up. Do not give up. There was a point where I couldn't even talk on the phone. When the phone would answer, all that you would hear is and the other person would tell me, you had better hang up before I call the police. I couldn't say hello. I could not say hello to save my life. But I didn't give up. I kept on going. And with every person saying that, you know, who's this heavy breathing? That's not appropriate. I'm going to hang up or call the police. You know what? That was an experience, but I'm going to keep on going. I am going to keep on going because I know that I will be successful. I know it. I just have to keep on going, never, ever, ever give up, and stay positive. There are a lot of people out there, there are groups out there that will help you and support you. All you have to do is pick up a phone or send an email. All right, well, I hope you have a great day, and then we will talk again.